Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level, okay, he may not be as skillful with the ball at his feet as some of the younger contenders, but you certainly wouldn't want him lining up for the opposition. What a goalkeeper. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Van Basten. Bebeto. Now it's Diaz. And he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shifted it to the flank. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. It's a promising position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender. It's fantastic! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Stoichkov. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's well seen too. First quarter of an hour gone. He's a sharp little ball here. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. And he cuts out the supply. Suriname are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Roberto Baggio. Bebeto. Jordan Henderson. Raul. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's really well cleared. Tries to play it through. Messi, he's having a pop! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Taken back almost at once. Nicely shaped ball. Bebeto. That's a nicely shaped ball. Diaz! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he can thump it away. That's a cute ball. Jordan Henderson.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set...
Tries one from range! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's heaved it away. He's having a hit! He's doing it all right! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Howson spots it and intercepts. Now it's Diaz. Suriname are looking to break at pace. Oh, good spread. Nicely intercepted. And that has put paid to that. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And Messi! Lovely pass, but can he get there? possession and ready to go again. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Now it's Stoichkov, and this is Raul. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Dembele. Dembele! And now it's... Oh, what has happened? Shot a goal!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Suriname finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we come to you now with a quick request
That is the
for
first half
support
done,
for our
and we are
World
ready for
Charity
what
Fund.
follows in the second. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Akanji. Jordan Henderson. Bebeto. Knocks it into space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bebeto. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he welcomes it in. Diaz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Stoichkov. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's Raul! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Belletti. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Opts to Vinicius Junior! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. This is Dembele. Suriname have the chance to go the other way. Great vision. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Maldini gets it clear. Spread it left. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bebeto. And this is Stoichkov.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Messi, he is through here. He's going for goal. Messi from another planet. A finish of true class. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done. Manchester have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Jordan Henderson. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Makaleli. Vinicius Junior, he is onto this. Jordan Henderson. Dembele. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stoichkov. Now Roberto Baggio. And that's been won straight back. What a throw in. It's a good look. Dembele! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Now it's Diaz. It's a searching pass. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Buffon gets it away. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Diaz. Roberto Baggio. And the shot! And he's stuck it away! Spread out to the left. Great chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Raul.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Suriname have got it back and they'll have another go. Not too much more here than seeing up. So that's it. It is all over. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody, and
stadium,
welcome
and the
to
players on the
today's
pitch
match.
are raring to go any minute now.
Against Arsenal.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence. No! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. That's Bebeto. Chance for a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Diaz. Azar. Yeah, Dempsey. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yeah. Oh, that's neat. And it's Iwobi. Bebeto proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was...
Chance!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Stoichkov. And he cuts out the supply. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Shevchenko.
Arsenal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Iwobi. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's Iwobi. Little pass back. Is there any support? He might not need it. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Iwobi looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And this is Bebeto. Bebeto! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Suriname are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Iwobi. Shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Suriname are looking to go forward now. It's Iwobi. Iwobi going face-to-face with his great rival. Diaz.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is a great pick out. It's goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Has a look and plays it forward. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Dempsey. Stoichkov. Diaz. Looking for options for movement. Diaz is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that was no routine save.
Bebeto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Suriname have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Driving on and making good progress. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good for him.
Vieira with a definite fell there. And he is going into that little black book. That's it, 45 minutes up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Suriname firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And it's Hazard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And reclaimed it in a trice. Roberto Carlos. He's a sharp little ball here. Stoichkov. Great vision. It's a pretty loose pass. That pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Goes for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Suriname in a very solid position, 2 to the good.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping.
He's had a shot! Odo. And it's Roberto Carlos. Vieira. He's in a great position here. Stoichkov.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's through here. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Diaz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now, who's going to be first to this? Jordan Henderson under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
That has been cut short. Stoichkov. Iwobi. And Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Adams. Azar. This is a promising build-up. Dempsey. Distributed tidily. Threads one in. It's Dempsey! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Thinks about the shot. Iwobi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Iwobi. Somewhat off target. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's on it, can he get away? And the shot! It's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
That is a brilliant interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Shevchenko, and the shot! It's a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He has found the way through. That is great defending, so alert.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Iwobi. Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played,
minutes
well
has been
struck.
indicated.
It's Bebeto. And Bebeto! That had everyone off their seats.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Azar. Shifted it to the flank. Roberto Carlos. And he's had it nicked away. And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have
today's
pulled out all
match.
the stops to make this a
Suriname
monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
Sane picks it up out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This is a promising build-up. Diaz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Albert Ferrer. Zakaria. And it's Gerrard. It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Baggio. This ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Jordan Henderson. Raul. Looking for options for movement. And that's been drilled in. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Sane going face-to-face with his great rival. Gerrard. And Zanetti. Looking for the run. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Stoichkov. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Now the cross. And the shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Suriname with the corner, there first. And now they can spring out of defence. Albert Ferrer. And he's forced to go back. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get on the end of this? That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that is a little undercooked.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goes long and straight. He's not got that quite right. Albert Ferrer knocks it into space. We expected better, and so did he. And there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And Sonny! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Milan are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Now it's Sané. Oh, he's burst through.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Zanetti. Roberto Baggio. He's going to be disappointed with that. Stoichkov. Now it's Bebeto. Raul. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Garcia gets it away. Albert Ferrer. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Spread it left. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that is expertly dealt with. Roberto Baggio. Dani Olmo gets over and intercepts. Albert Ferrer. Can he get it through? Oh, good take in a good area. And it's corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Forced to go back. So a temporary halt to the action. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store, where memorabilia from today's match
So
are
we
now
are
available.
where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
And we get things going again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Let's a look and place it forward.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Kukçu. That has been slung wide. Odo. Gerrard! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Sané goes short. Sané bops him off it and wins back the ball. Diaz. Suriname have the chance to go the other way. And this is Stoichkov. Stoichkov unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's run loose here. Just eases him off the ball. Quality ball. Now it's Diaz. Now that's well seen too. Kukçu. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Now it's Bebeto. And this is Raul. It's Raul! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Suriname have their third corner. He's having a pop! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Suriname get their fourth corner. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now a sudden chance to counter. The most accurate pass. It's going wide left. Out for a throw. Zakaria. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. It's gone for a throw-in. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Diaz! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Hazard. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Diaz. And this is Bebeto. Bebeto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kokchu gets a good foot in there. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try from distance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kokchu clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution in progress.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And it's Koeman. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. And the through ball. He's in a great position here. And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Diaz is offering a right smile there.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Suriname clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Raul. And here's Drogba. Now it's Diaz. Roberto Baggio. Diaz. Milan can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
No, not this time.
Drogba rightly acknowledges such good supply and apologises for not doing a little bit more.
Desperate defending required here. And it's been taken short. And here's Sané.
There will be 3 minutes.
Goes for a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Sané can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's got... And Bebeto! Just off target.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The whistle.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Roberto Baggio clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest, Peter, is Odegaard. Having seen him break through at such a young age and having so much pressure thrust on him, I really think that the time he spent outside Norway has done him a lot of good. And look how much he's developed.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Ambitious ball here. Yamal gets into a good position. And it's Odegaard. Goes for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Odegaard is offering a wry smile there.
Shifted upfield. Now it's Raul. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Now that looks a decent ball. That's Bebeto. And that's a good ball. Big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Raul. Stoichkov. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Playing towards the other side, and it's Neymar. Wilshere. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Finishing numbers sharp and uncompromising.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's a good foot in there.
Madrid really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
And here's Wilshere. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mayulu. That's the keeper's ball. Approaching the half-hour mark. Knocks it out wide. Jordan Henderson. Bebeto. And the counter is on. Roberto Baggio. He is through here. Wilshere. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Raul. Well, that is one way to stop him. Jordan Henderson tries to pass it through. And this is Roberto Baggio. Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Wilshere. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Great challenge, time to perfection. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, strongly challenged there. And it's Wilshere. Yamal. Mendes does really well there. He is strong. Stoichkov. And he cuts out the supply. Mayulu has the space to scheme. Mendes defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Raul, he's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's superb. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Suriname have themselves a chance from the spot. So perhaps now the breakthrough. He has spurned it.
It really...
That's it, 45 minutes up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I would say, Peter, that the scoreline isn't entirely reflective of that first half. There's been a decent ebb and flow. The penalty obviously jumps out as the moment, but there's plenty of time left to see things change.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So neither side has yet broken through. Wilshere, it's a really well-measured ball. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ødegaard, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Stoichkov.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Wilshere. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. Ah, such a clever touch. Nicely spread. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. It's Wilshere! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Ødegaard. Spread out to the left. That is good progress on the left. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. And this is Wilshere. And that's been drilled in. And it's been hooked away. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Great vision. Mayulu. Serginho. Jordan Henderson. A deeply frustrating game so far, certainly in terms of the scoreline. Just the keeper in his Diaz! And that's in! How they've waited! Now they have it!
Goal!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11 será reemplazado por el dorsal 20.
So we have further activity on the bench here. So the first moment of real significance.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Neymar plays it short. And here's Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Rodri is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Fernandez does really well to win the ball there. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14, Wilshere, será sustituido por el dorsal 25, Müller.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Not the most convincing of passes. Yamal stood his ground strongly. He's picked his way through. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Corner number 2 then. Neymar goes short. The ball goes in. And that is expertly dealt with. Has a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Can he get it through? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Otto with the short one. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Madrid are looking to go forward now. 5 minutes left on the clock. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Neymar. Very nicely done. And they win it back again.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Kane. Müller. Roberto Baggio.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And Stoichkov! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. You don't keep those out. And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win.